going on, guys? I'm the 504 Kush, and today I'm joined with...
What's up, guys? It's the Crafting Saiyan.
And we are going to be doing a series of gameplays for Destiny 2, The Curse of Osiris. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it.
I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. But now we on our way to greatness.
What's going on, everybody? We decided to make a video about the Up and Up, and I'm getting attacked as soon as I started recording. We decided to make a video about the adventure, the Up and Up. We'll have it playing in the background, and we are going to be doing some... Sorry, I'm getting attacked while I'm doing this. We're going to be doing some commentary and review on how we felt about the DLC thus far.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, he wanted me to look up at him while I was recording just to do that. Yeah, sorry about that intro being absolutely horrible. As soon as I pressed the record button, we got bombarded by enemies. I was not expecting that.
The sad thing is that we've been killing them like every 5 minutes, and they just keep coming back faster.
Yeah, we've been
faster.
sitting here for quite some time just killing them so that we wouldn't get distracted while we were trying to do this intro, and well, as soon as I press the record button, it happens. Okay, I'm gonna start this because I told them that we were gonna start this.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Mechs run all kinds of things in the forest now, including combat tests on Fallen. They're planning some kind of invasion, possibly on Nessus.
Want us to ruin their test case?
So with this being an adventure that we're just gonna have in the background, I don't think anybody's gonna really care much about the dialogue or not. If you guys want, y'all can run through it yourselves. I'm pretty sure you will at some point if you get this DLC. But the main reason that we're doing this video is to give like a kind of sum up how we feel about the DLC and what we thought about it and everything. So Dark, do you have anything to start with? Because my opinion on it is going to be very short. I don't really have much to say about it, so I'll let you go first.
Okay. Well, what I thought about the DLC is that I thought it was really good. I don't think Destiny's ever had a DLC that never really, intrigued me. I liked House of Wolves, but in terms of all the DLCs, I think House of Wolves was probably the most lackluster one for me out of all the Destiny DLCs. Simply because I didn't really care for the Prison of Elders that much. I mean, it was fun, but anyways, back to my point. I loved Crota. I loved House of Wolves. It wasn't as good as the other ones. Taken King was great. Rise of Iron, I loved that as well. And then we get to Destiny 2, and then there's Curse of Osiris. Now, I liked the campaign. The campaign was good. I thought that the campaign started off really strong. It showed some a scene of Osiris actually going through the Vault of Glass while the Guardians were going through a raid, and him pretty much freezing time and just I guess looking up things on the Vex. I guess it's kind of hard to explain. And I thought that was a really cool moment showing the Vault of Glass while a raid was going on. I thought that was really cool. But then you get halfway through and it just kind of falls off. Yeah, what we're doing right now, it's cool. It's something new. Something we haven't done since Destiny 2 had been out. Go on.
It was pretty much this, a lot in the middle, where we just run across the infinite forests against a procedurally generated, route, and we kill stuff. I'm pretty much 100% agreeance with you on everything you said. I don't know, it had potential in the beginning, in my opinion, and then towards the middle, it got really dull and really boring because we kept running through the infinite forest. And then towards the end, it was actually really fun with the boss encounters and things like that. But I don't know. My personal opinion, compared to the other DLCs that we've had from Destiny 1, I think it was good. I don't think it was as large as some of the other ones that we've had, but I think that it was very good. The end game we still haven't seen anything, you know, on what that looks like yet, and I got wrecked. But obviously we're just pretty much voicing our opinions on the campaign of it, and it was pretty good. But like I said, I think it was a little too short in my opinion, which I don't really know how to judge, I guess, how long it should be, because this is pretty much on par with the length that we get when we get Destiny DLC, so.
I mean, it was definitely good. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it was
they
bad.
did a
I
good
would,
job on it.
yeah, I would definitely recommend somebody to get it, but, you know, with the way I am, I personally felt that it was a little too short, but as far as, you know, the gameplay of it, I enjoyed it, and it was pretty fun. But it was, I guess my argument is also to the point where, like, it was enjoyable, and I found it fun, but I'm upset that it wasn't longer because of how much I enjoyed it. It's one of those arguments.
No, I definitely agree with you. Like as for me, you know, I'm like, I love playing like storytelling games. Like I love Uncharted, I love The Last of Us, I love games like that, and they tell really good stories. And Bungie has been known for telling their good stories, like with the Halo games, for example. So whenever they come out with a DLC, yes, the DLC is usually good when it comes to the storytelling aspect.
They didn't do.
I
Sorry
don't
to
understand
interrupt
why
you.
they make it so.
Sorry to interrupt you, but they didn't do too hot on Destiny 1's story. I will say that.
Anywhere we can stop them, we must.
Yeah, I'm not gonna debate you on that one.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the DLC stories, they actually did pretty good. But I just feel like for somebody like Osiris, who has been in Destiny 1, and literally has a ton of lore behind him, if you've watched some of My Name is Bike's videos and like look at a lot of the lore that's behind Osiris and like what him being like one of the original Vanguard members and Ikora's mentor and things of that nature, I felt like they should have like had more for him. Like I felt like it should have almost been as long as the Taken King, because the Taken King like that was something that was big. You know, we killed Crota, and then after we killed Crota, like a few DLCs later, we find out that he has a dad, and his dad is less than pleased that we killed his son, and that in itself turned into something really big.
Yeah, I mean,
this is Destiny 2's first DLC, but I don't know, I just feel like it should have been something bigger.
I agree. I mean, when you look at a lot of the stuff in general that they have in this game, I didn't even see that guy. When you look at a lot of the stuff that they have in this game in general, there's a lot of lore behind so much, and there's so much potential behind this game. And I think that's what frustrates a lot of people, is that they have all of this potential, and they're just kind of like giving us mediocre stuff at times. And it's one of those things where like you're wondering why. But this is good. Oh god, these are disappearing.
Try not to look down.
Like I said, this DLC is really good. It's just one of those where, like you said, he's so prominent and he's got so much lore behind him, and he's always been a mystery. And since the very beginning of Destiny 1, people were wondering, you know, when are we gonna see him, or what he's done, or you know, who is he? Why is he so mysterious and important? Things like that. And then they give us this, which like, it's not bad, but it's one of those where they totally could have done a little bit more with him.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, because like after everything that we like, some things that we even did in Destiny 1 like weren't even mentioned. Like,
yeah, I don't like how they did
they
that.
never even mentioned the trials.
Well, I feel like they
and
did.
Brother Vance acted like he didn't even know us.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna kind of tie in trials with the with this DLC, and it being, you know, oh, we were seeing if you were worthy, or we were testing you to see if you were good enough for trials, and then you passed the trials so you could help Osiris type thing. But they wound up not doing that, which I was a little disappointed in. But I don't know. It's weird. They did a lot of that on who was it? It was Shaxx when the Iron Banner rolled around. He didn't even mention anything about Siva. He did a lot of like, if you were an Iron Lord back in the day, and if you were an Iron Lord, and it's like, I thought we were supposed to be Iron Lords, things like that. So
Any other target?
I mean, technically we are. He literally gave us that, what was it, the Young Wolf's How, I think it was called?
Yeah, the
And
exotic
that was
sword.
kind of like, yeah, that was literally us becoming, an Iron Wolf. So yeah, I guess that kind of goes with the, what do you call it? With the fact that Destiny 2 is kind of a reboot, but not really a reboot. And I would be okay with that if it weren't for the fact that there's times whenever they make references to other things, but they don't make references to the important things, which is
Yeah,
very
they-
confusing and weird.
Well, they make references to the past, but they don't make references to, like, the Guardian doing those things. Like, it really confused me when when Saladin came through.
Saladin?
Yeah, Shaxx referred to us as Saladin's young wolf, but then Saladin didn't even really give us recognition as being an Iron Lord. It was a very confusing thing for me when that happened, but I don't know. I mean, and this all kind of ties into how we feel about this DLC, because it frustrates us because the DLC was good. We just think that there could have been more because of the potential that this game has.
Told you they were good.
Yeah, they definitely should have tied things in more. Especially with as big as Destiny 1's Trials was, like how popular that became. You would have thought that they would have made a reference to that, because like that was one of Destiny 1's like biggest end games, was the Trials.
It was like the only end game.
Honestly, because the raids got boring after a while until they revamped them for all light levels. So I just don't understand why they didn't tie in the Trials, or at least make mention of them. But overall, I would say that it was a good DLC. In terms of a storytelling aspect, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 in terms of like, what's the word? Connecting everything together and tying everything together as like a cohesive, like one bit, like everything's a conjoint thing. I would probably give it maybe a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I'm with you on the poor job they did of tying everything in together. As far as storytelling, the only thing that kind of bugs me about it was the boss fight, and that was simply because I think they easily could have made a character that looked like that, and that had those types of mechanics just for a boss fight. I feel like they could have incorporated him into a raid. They might have mentioned it in like a podcast or in a interview or something about why they didn't do a full-on raid, but I feel like they really missed a golden opportunity there to give us a nice Vex raid. Granted, it might have been another one, but I feel like they missed a golden opportunity there on delivering something that everybody in their fan base would have really wanted to see, which was another Vex raid that had a lot of potential, especially seeing the boss. That's the one thing that disappointed me. So I think you said you'll give him an 8. I'm probably going to give him like a 7, mainly because of that. If not a 6, because of that missed opportunity.
Yeah, and before somebody says, you know, like they couldn't have done that, like him getting away or becoming the boss would have been stupid. Let's not forget that we fought Oryx in his campaign, and he literally got away, and then he literally took himself somehow and became the raid boss. So it's not that far-fetched of an idea for the boss in the campaign to become the raid boss.
Not even that. They don't have to go with the gameplay style of us even fighting him at the end of the campaign. Like, the ending campaign could be the raid. Like, instead of actually... Because they're doing that a lot with Destiny 2, I've noticed, especially with Gaul, and, you know, we went and killed Gaul, and then we go and fight Emperor Callus in the raid. And on this one, we go and fight the actual boss, and then we just go back into the Leviathan for another set of challenges, which, I mean, that's a cool idea and concept and all, but we don't even need to face the boss at the end of this in a mission. We could just literally have him being the raid boss. Like, let the final, you know, quote-unquote mission be the raid.
Agreed. Because there were a lot of raid-esque mechanics in that boss fight, like grabbing the, what was it, the arc thing? Yeah. Arc power battery, whatever it was, and then slamming it down and then shooting at his weak spot, That was a real like raid type mechanic that I feel like could have made it into a raid, but for whatever reason they just didn't feel like it. They're really like hinging on this Leviathan, and I like the Leviathan raid, but I feel like without them adding new armor and new weapons and, you know, just being like, yeah, the hard mode's not gonna raise the light level, it's just gonna give you like a bunch of emblems and stuff like that. I feel like that killed a lot of people's zeal and interest for wanting to do the hard mode.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the raid and everything, but like I said, there was a missed golden opportunity there to give us a really, really good raid that everybody wanted and had expected. But I don't know. It is what it is. We got what we got, so can't really complain too much about it. Overall I enjoyed it. I would totally recommend people to get it. So
yeah, it was really good. For what it was really good.
Yeah, but do you have anything else to say about it?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Definitely be sure to stay subscribed to both of our channels for a lot of the upcoming things that we're gonna have. I've mentioned it in I believe 2 or 3 parts now, but in a few weeks or so we're going to be jumping into a new series, Ark Survival Evolved Aberration. So it's going to be myself, the 504 Kush, and a couple of other of our YouTube friends, and we're going to be diving into that. And we'll probably do a follow-up video, maybe a few days before it actually comes out, just kind of explaining what you can expect from us in that Let's Play, because it's gonna be a lot. So definitely stay subscribed for that. You got anything else, Coach?
That's pretty much it, man. Just leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below on how you guys felt about this DLC, and let us know, you know, where you agree with us or where you disagree with us, and let us know, you know, just your opinions on the DLC if you've already finished it and if you followed us this far in our channels. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for more for Ark videos and things like that. And if you guys want, also comment down below and let us know if you want to see any specific gun reviews, or if you just want to see gun reviews in general. We'll go ahead and make those videos if you'd like. But that's pretty much it, and I think that's going to be... Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, not to cut you off, but about what you said about comment down below what you thought, whether you agree or disagree with us. Definitely let us know what you guys think, because this is, at the end of the day, it's our opinion, and we want to know what you guys think, and we'd like to get the conversation rolling with our subscribers. So don't be afraid to let us know what you think. Yeah,
we're definitely not here saying what's right and what's wrong. Like you said, it's just our opinion. So, but yeah, definitely let us know. But other than that, man, I think that's it, and I think that's gonna end this this gameplay series. And hopefully in the future, if you guys want, we'll do some guns and things like that for you guys, some gun reviews. So it's pretty much gonna be it. All right, so if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and subscribe.
Leave a like, and definitely don't forget to comment, as we mentioned earlier.
Yep, and that's gonna do it for us. So you guys take it easy.
See you guys.
I used to feel so devastated.